Hello and welcome to Battle of the Ports, and the game I've been wanting to cover for years but never have because it's only got one port. Well, here we are with Jellicore's Model 2B arcade racer Super GT24h, which first hit the arcades in Japan in 1996. Being a Model 2B arcade game, you'd expect this to be Jellicore's answer to Daytona, but nope, this is more like Ridge Racer due to the way the game wants you to power slide corners. The game technically only has one track like Ridge Racer that opens up an extra section for the hard mode. Each track can also be played in reverse, but besides that, there's not much else on offer. There are 4 cars available with 2 beginner cars while the other 2 are expert cars. In all honesty, the expert cars are no harder to master, plus may even be more fun to use due to the extra speed. Super GT24h does have some similarities to Sega's Daytona though, in that you can cause other cars on the track to crash or even flip your own car, which looks very wild from the cockpit view. Talking of which, I tend to always play racing games from the cockpit view, but not this one thanks to the insane amount of camera shake Jellicore have added. Man, it can seriously give you a headache. The only port of Super GT24h was to the Saturn, where they dropped the Super, and for good reason too. This port was released on May 28, 1998 and apparently developed by Natsume, but I do find that hard to believe as Natsume were known for quality, something this game isn't. Some of the names in the credits had worked for Natsume at one point or another, but also for other companies, so I'm still not sure if this really is a Natsume developed game. So what does the Saturn port offer us that the arcade does not? Well, in regards to tracks, there are now 3 tracks all based upon the arcade offering. The 2 arcade tracks are here, plus a rather lame 3rd track. There are a lot more cars now if using the cheat code ACACAB on the push start screen, or just the same number of cars as the arcade if the cheat code is not used. Although, the stats of the cars are now different compared to the arcade version. Now, Super GT24h was rather fun as an arcade game, simply due to the power sliding. That has all gone in the Saturn port. Attempting to power slide in this version will have you spinning straight into a wall. This causes you more often than not to get stuck. So what did the developers do? Well, instead of fixing the gameplay, they gave us a reverse to back out of tight crash spots. Great. As you may notice by now, the Saturn port slows down like crazy, especially when viewing the car from behind. Whoever did develop this sure didn't bother to optimize the code. The resolution is also pretty low, but that is the case in many Saturn racing games. Not all, but quite a few. To add a bit of meat to the game, we now have the addition of a time attack mode and a 24-hour race mode, which, yes, can actually be set up to allow you to race for a real 24 hours. Holy shit, that has got to be painful, but could also be a great charity event. Sadly, these extra modes can't save this port, simply because it plays like crap.
Okay. How about the physical, okay? Come on, we need a better lap time. That's amazing! Physical, okay? Okay. How about the car? Is there any coming? How about the car? Is there any coming?
And let's take a look at both of those versions of GT24 hours running side by side.